The Bachelor of Arts by R.K. Narayan is a novel set in the fictional town of Malgudi, India. It follows the journey of Chandran, a young man transitioning from adolescence to adulthood, and captures the socio-cultural milieu of early 20th century India. Here's a detailed summary of this novel. College life. Chandran, the protagonist, the central figure of this novel, is a final year student, history student at Albert Mission College. He is a bright and active student involved in debates and college politics. He shares a close bond with his friend Ramu and lives with his loving and supportive parents. Chandran's post graduation. After completing his exams, Chandran faces the uncertainty of post graduation life. His days are filled with idleness and introspection, highlighting the anxiety and confusion many young graduates face. His parents start discussing his future, particularly his career and his marriage. Encounter with love. Chandran falls in love with a young girl whose name is Malati, whom he sees by the river one evening. He becomes infatuated with her and begins to idealize her. His parents approach Malati's family with a marriage proposal, but the proposal is rejected due to an astrological mismatch. Chandran is heartbroken and he falls into a state of deep despair and disillusionment. Renunciation. He leaves his house. In his emotional turmoil, disturbance, Chandran decides to leave the material world, to renounce the material world and become a sannyasi, an ascetic. He leaves home and travels to Madras, now Chennai, where he struggles with the harsh realities of ascetic life. He lives on the streets begging for food and shelter. However, his idealistic notions of renunciation are shattered by the practical challenges he faces in the real world. Return to normalcy. Disillusioned with his ascetic life, Chandran returns to Malgudi. He reconciles with his family and friends, realizing the importance of practical wisdom over idealism. He takes up a job as a news agent, accepting the mundane aspects of life. Then marriage and settling down. Chandran eventually gets married to another girl chosen by his parents, symbolizing his acceptance of societal norms and familial responsibilities. The novel ends on a note of reconciliation, with Chandran finding contentment in the ordinary rhythm of life. Now, what are the themes of the novel? Youth and identity. First theme. The novel explores the journey of self discovery and identity, self identity formation, typical of young adulthood. Second theme, love and heartbreak. Chandran's romantic experiences highlight the intensity and volatility of young love. Tradition versus modernity. The conflict between traditional values and modern aspirations is a recurring theme in this novel. Fourth theme may be idealism versus realism. Chandran's transition from idealism to realism reflects a broader commentary on the challenges of adhering to high ideals in a practical world. The fifth theme may be family and society. The novel emphasizes the role of family and societal expectations in shaping individual lives. Now let's talk about Chandran's character. Chandran, who is the central figure in the novel, is a sensitive and intelligent young man who undergoes significant personal growth through the course of the novel. His journey from an idealistic student to a more grounded individual is the central to the narrative. What about Chandran's parents? They represent traditional Indian values and provide a stabilizing influence on Chandran. Their concern for his future, for their pragmatic approach to life, contrasts with Chandran's idealism. Ramu is another character who is very important in the story. Chandran's close friend who embodies the more carefree and pragmatic side of student life. He provides a counterpoint to Chandran's introspective nature. And Malati, the object of Chandran's romantic affections, who remains an idealized and somewhat distant figure in the narrative. Her rejection of Chandran serves as a catalyst for his existential crisis. Significance. The Bachelor of Arts is significant for its portrayal of the psychological and social dynamics of young adulthood in colonial India. R.K. Narayan's simple yet profound storytelling captures the essence of human experience, making the novel relatable across cultures and generations. It is a classic example of Narayan's ability to weave the universal with the particular, universal with the general, general with the particular, offering readers a window into the life and times of Malgudi while addressing timeless themes of love, timeless theme of loss, timeless theme of self-discovery.